Hey y'all, so I haven't been on here filming yarn in a little while, and I'm just going to tell you I've been sick. So if I sound horrible, then I would probably feel the same way I sound. One of my kids is watching TV, so I was like, well, he's concentrating on Blippi, let me go ahead and do this. But I have a shop update, which I'm going to show you first, and then I'll show you what I've been working on. Anyway, the first I have is sport weight yarn. It's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And this one I'm calling Oodles of Orange. So it's kind of like a orange tonal, kind of. It's super soft. And I have this one, which is also sport weight, and it is called Silver Bells. You can't really tell, but it does have like a little bit of shade variation. Not a whole lot. But you can see that one's a little bit lighter than like some of this. That one's gonna be Silver Bells. This is sport weight. Then I have this one right here, which I'm just calling Dahlia tonal, because you see it's got the little tonal in there. It's also a sport weight, so that's gonna be in the shop. And then to match the Dahlia, I have this one. I'm so proud of this one. I don't like yellows, but I like this one. I'm calling this one Wildflowers. You see it's got a little bit of blue, which that is blue. It's not really, it's like a bluish green. And it's got the pink and the yellows. And that turned out really pretty. I was so proud of that. But it goes quite perfectly with this one. I think it's beautiful together. You didn't even put the silver cloud. Or not silver cloud. Silver Bells. I should have named it Silver Cloud. That would have been a better idea. Those three go together. But that's my sport weight that I just added to my shop. I'll put those to the side so I can get the rest of it. And let me tell you, there's a lot over here. A lot of projects I've been working on. And then this one is actually a worsted weight, and it was an accident. It's not going to be in the shop because my little girl claimed it. This one. It's like a purpley pink color. She said it reminds her of unicorns. And she said that she wants some mittens made out of this. So my little girl claimed that one already. And it's not superwash, so it's perfect for mittens. Then I have two finger and weight that I have added to the shop. And I already had this one in the shop. This one's Verbana, and it's on the glimmer. So it's got the sparkles in it. That's the finger and weight. So that one was already in the shop. And then I added this one, which if you look, it's the same color, but it's got the gray. So I'm calling this one Moonlit Verbana because it's the dark and it's got like a silver glitter in it. So it's gonna be Moonlit Verbana. And then I also have this one in finger and weight, and this one is gonna be Black Dahlia. So it's got the darker color burgundy in it and the gray tonal shades. And then of course it's the darker up here. So that's my Black Dahlia. And I'm really happy with this one. I love this one too. I like some of the darker colors. So yeah. That's what I put in my shop this week. I can't do that all the time because, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I just take extra money when I can and make some. So I like yarn dyeing. I just love it. And then for some of the projects I'm working on, I don't have all of them here because I've already gave them away as gifts and stuff like that because I have a bad habit of doing that. But the first thing I have done that is here is these socks. And it was a free pattern from I say Hobie, but it's not Hobie. It's Garn Studio. And it's called the Splash Socks. Which the pattern is pretty fun. But they made the heel and the toe different than I'm used to. Almost, baby. Watch Blippi. So if I make them again, I'll be using my normal heel because I do not like making that heel. But I love those socks. Those are super pretty. And I actually dyed this yarn too. This is like actually made out of Kool-Aid. So that's one of the things I have finished. I have made lots of socks because I'm doing the Crazy Sock Ladies summer sock camp, which I think ends the 29th if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's another week of it. But I've already gotten rid of all those socks. They're for gifts and whatnot. But I am working on a pair now, so I will show you that in a minute after I show you this finished project. It's still being boxed because I thought it would be dry by now, and it's not. But my little girl is in school, so I made her this. She has to wear uniforms. So this is a pattern by Petite Knits. I will have to pull up the name of it, but obviously it's still blocking. I still got to add the buttons, but other than that, it's done. She wears uniforms though, so unfortunately it has to be certain colors. So I made that. She's in love with it. Let me go ahead and pull up the pattern real quick for you because I forgot. It is the Novus Cardigan Junior, the Chunky Edition by Petite Knit. So that's it. So I've been working on that. I'm about to start another one for my little boy because he likes this one. So I was like, well, I'll make you one too. And then I'll show you my work in progress, which is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm horrible at keeping like updated with what I've been making. So there's been a ton of projects I've made this last couple months that I don't have here because I'm just horrible, and I am not tech savvy, so I don't know how to add pictures onto YouTube. I need to get better at that. But this one is a sock I have been working on for summer sock camp, and this is just the yarn is from Ice Yarns. I forget which one, but it is one of the self-striping ones on Ice Yarns website. Forget what it is. I've had it forever, so I've just been making lots of socks with it because you know they have to buy it in like 4 packs of them. So that's it. So I'm making that, and I don't usually make the tall socks, but I was like, you know what? It's starting to cool down here. I'm in the mood to make a tall sock for winter, so I made that one. And this one is the second one I've been working on. So I gotta try to have this one done. I could probably honestly have it done today while I'm sitting in the car pickup line. But I just haven't felt good. Let me just be honest, I haven't felt good. So this is as far as I got, and I did this right here in our pickup line yesterday. So there's that sock. So that's probably the last entry I'm gonna have. I think I had, this is my 13th entry in summer sock camp. So I made a lot of socks. Because when I enter them in, I put like summer sock camp number and whatever number it is, and this is gonna be number 13. And then for my work in progresses, oh God. So this one I've been working on for a while. It is the Breeza dress. This is what it looks like. I believe it's made top down, because then you make it and then you go back and add the I-cord straps at the top. So it's like a full-length dress, and I'll show you. It's a horrible picture, but you get the idea. And this is a free pattern off of Hobie. But you see, it's a full length, and it's my printer ran out of ink, so yeah. But then here's the top of it, so you go back and add the I-cord straps. And I think there's an I-cord across the bottom. So it's super cute. So I've been working on that for a little while, and I am making it out of the Go Handmade Tinsel Bamboo Fine from Hobie. And I love this yarn. What weight is this? This just says fine weight. It's the color light gray. But it's 40% tinsel, 60% bamboo. But it is super silky and flowy. Like, look at this. Look at this. See that? But anyway, I've been working on that one for quite a while. I've been working on it pretty often lately because I haven't felt good. It's one of them that like I don't really have to think. You only increase after so many rows, and so I don't really have to think. I just sit there and just, you know. And I have skin issues too. I don't know if you can see that. You see how that does? Probably my skin does it. So I have to be like careful what kind of yarns I use because yarn sticks to my fingers. I can't handle that. And I thought I was the only one that had that issue, but I watched Cinnamon Stitches, and she has the same issue. So I was so happy I wasn't the only one that has to be picky. Like Red Heart yarns, I will use them to make like princess dresses and stuff for my little girl because it's durable. I do not like working with it. And then this one, I've been working on it for a little while too. This is actually a tutorial by Bag a Day. I think it's called the Lucky in Love or Lots of Love, but it's the big shawl. See, I haven't gotten very far. It's a big one, so I've been working on that. And I've been using ice yarns. It was just a cell yarn. I don't really know what it was, but it's this, whatever this is. It's the cell yarn. So that has been being worked on the last couple months. And then, oh boy. We'll do this big one just to get out of the way. You know, a lot of people know about Stephen West and his mystery knit-along shawls. Well, he also has the slip extravaganza blanket. It's huge. Now, I made the one last year, which is Shawlography, and then the one before that, which was slip extravaganza. And now he has the blanket out, and I've been working on it for, I can't remember. It's on my Ravelry page. But I try to do some of it at night, and this is as far as I've gotten. It's super simple. Like, it's super simple to follow. So that's what that is. And I'm making it out of Knit Picks yarn, Brava Sport, which is 100% acrylic. It says premium acrylic, so it's super soft. So that's what I'm making that out of. So that has been something I've been working on for quite a while. I'm not in no rush to finish it, so it's just been here. I've been more worried about getting my kids' little jackets done lately. So I just finished hers, so I'm about to start his, and I have a friend that I'm going to make her little girl a little lace cardigan too. So I'm going to make those before I even attempt to finish this. This is one of them projects I'm not worried about. And then, of course, with summer sock camp going on, I wanted to make sure I get all the socks done like I want to do. I'm always working on socks though, so I always have at least one sock going. But when it's summer sock camp, it's like, nothing but socks, nothing but socks. But I'm just weird like that though. Let me put this down here under the table. And then, there's more. Let's see, I don't remember what's in this one. Oh, this one is a free pattern on Ravelry too. This is my little boy's. He wanted some mittens because he did not have any last year, and we actually got snow. I live in Mississippi, if you didn't know. And we actually got snow, so we've been working on his mittens. They're almost done. I don't know why I haven't finished this. I've had it done like this for about 2 weeks now. Like, why didn't I just go and finish that? But this is out of Knit Picks yarn. It is Wool of the Andes, and it's in the color Brass Heather. And this is not superwash. I don't know if you know, but if you have a superwash yarn, I'm sorry, my dog is barking. I don't see anybody out there though. But if you have a superwash yarn, it soaks up liquid and fluid and water. But if you have one that is non-superwash, it actually kind of has like a barrier, if that makes any sense. So if you're making mittens or stuff that's supposed to be wore outside in the cold, like in the snow and the wet, then you need to use non-superwash. So I actually had some, so I was like, well, let's make you some. And then, yes, there's more. Just that out of the way. Then I have, I think this is a boxy. Yep, it is. I had actually started doing the boxy sweater from Hohi Locatelli about a year ago, and I don't know why I messed up somehow somewhere and I ended up ripping it all back. I was like, forget this. Like, it's a simple pattern. I don't know what I did, but I have started it back. And let me pull it up in case you don't know what the boxy looks like. I'll pull it up and show you. It's a really cute, simple pattern. That is the boxy. This is what our first picture of it looks like. That's the boxy. And she actually has out a new boxy pattern that is a lace boxy. So I can't remember what it's called, but it's got like the lace. It looks basically like this, but instead of being plain right here, it's got stripes of lace. Lace and fade boxy, I think is what it's called. Then, since I'm already on here, I'll go ahead and show you the cardigan I'm talking about to make for my little girl in the lace. It's by Lynette. It's called the Dahlia. That's what her pattern looks like. And it's a paid for pattern, so I'm not going to show you it. But this is the top. See the lace pattern is so cute. And then here's the cardigan. I'm going to be making the cardigan for my daughter because she's in school. You can't have pullovers, but you can wear cardigans. So, it's that one. Then there's also a dress version, which I'll probably end up making my little girl too. But I'm going to be making the top, like the shirt, for my friend. They're not in school this year, so they don't have to worry about it. But back to this. I'm making the boxy. And this is in Knit Picks Hawthorne. The color, I don't remember. I don't have the tag anymore. My kid got it and shredded it, so I just put it in the garbage. But it's a Hawthorne from Knit Picks. I do know that. It's just like the burgundy color. So I've been working on that, and it's super simple too. And I've been doing the helical knitting on it, so that way I don't have distinct little side thing. Like no side strands pulling tight on one side, because it's supposed to be a loose one. I don't want to accidentally pull one a little tighter than what it's supposed to be. So I'm doing helical knitting for that. And that was actually like, I've been knitting for 17 years, and I just now found out about helical knitting like a year ago. Where have I been? Apparently I've been under a rock. I don't know what this is. I think this is just, yeah, this is just the yarn from her cardigan, which was Ice Yarns macaron, heard it different ways, but it's Ice Yarns macaron. It's what I used, and I'm not sure what color this is, but it's basically the red, and it's super soft. Like, I love it. I actually have quite a bit of it. I've used it for lots. So that was that, and that was all of them. Usually have even more. But yeah, I guess that's what I've been doing. But anyway, that is my yarn. That is what I've been up to, other than being sick and dealing with kids. And this is her first year of school, so it's been a very big adjustment. So hopefully, since I have one child in school now, I will be able to film more. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. It may not happen, but we're gonna try it. So until I make my next video, bye y'all.